Hey guys, hello. Hello. It's Lisa with Heart of Inspiration, here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. Okay guys, I came on this morning. I know it's been a while since I've been on in the morning. So y'all might not have been checking for me, but I'm putting this out here this morning because I really feel like I need to comment as soon as this live is uploaded. And also please share this video. When you do all of that, you're gonna get a an entry into my May subscriber giveaway for a $100 Amazon gift card. And don't forget to go to heartofinspiration.net and check out for my I'm doing, you can get an aura reading from myself to really see where we're at, and as far as your chakra health is concerned, what gifts you have, things of that nature. And then also 3 questions for $30. So that's on inspiration.net and other services that we provide. Now, release yourself from limiting beliefs. So I was listening to, I listen to a lot of different teaching all the time. Some people I rock with on a regular basis, some people I don't. And then I also do morning meditation. In my time of meditation this morning, and as I was listening to some various YouTubers, it came to me as I'm putting kind of all these little pieces together about, changing your belief, therefore changing your life, becoming awakened to the fact that you're a spiritual being having that's chosen to have a third dimensional experience, taking responsibility for changing your belief system and therefore changing your life, all this stuff. So I'm listening to this, and as I was doing some meditation this morning, I myself had to release some things today. I myself had to release the fact that I had to release the process by which I am achieving, in the midst of achieving my life purpose, my life goal. While I'm in the midst of living my life purpose and achieving goals, I had to release some other things. Okay, I had to release some things. And I recognized that what was actually going on is I was literally learning to release myself from still some residual limiting beliefs about my life and what I could achieve, because I wanted them so badly. I wanted these things so badly, these particular occurrences to happen in this particular fashion, that they then became a limiting belief. And let me tell you how. Years ago, I made this decision, or I said that I wanted to be remarried by the time I was 45 years old. I tell stories, guys. So here's the story. That I that I wanted to be married by the time I was 45. Okay. Because my youngest daughter by that point would be 20. I felt like I could then have my own life, blah, 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 blah. That was what I wanted to do. And being married and being a wife was the most important thing ever, honey. It was important. I'm sorry for the jiggling. It was important. Okay? Now, I was not remarried by the time I was 45. I was still in the dating phase at 45. And let me tell you, Lisa was dating like a mad woman. I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs as far as dating was concerned. I mean, crazy. But I was so hyper-focused on being married and being married by a certain time. And then I let the time go, but then I'm like, I need to get remarried. I needed this for a definition of, or a validity of my own life. I needed to be married at that time. That was my ego need. To be married in order to validate my existence. Because everybody else is married and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So it honestly, what ended up happening was that I began to look at myself and say, well, what's wrong with me? How come I'm not married? I began to doubt who I was and how I am. I began to doubt that I was like worthy of being in a relationship and in a committed marital relationship. I began to say, oh, okay, well, I'm not remarried because I'm a strong woman. I'm a strong black woman. And so what I have to do, and I'm a leader, at work, I'm in management and things of that nature. So what I need to do is bring myself down to a level that a man will want to be bothered with me. I can't be too strong of a woman, otherwise I'll end up emasculating a man. When I come home, I can't be the leader at home because I'm the leader at work. I have to be sure that I'm still cooking and doing all these things, being the domesticated woman. This way men will want me. I have to lose, like I went on this crazy, like losing like 85, which was good anyway. But I was losing weight, not just to get healthy, but also so that a man would find me attractive. Now, I'm being real honest about all these things. So remember, my main goal here is to be married. However, what I started doing was creating all of these reasons why it wasn't happening. Because it wasn't happening on my schedule. And because it wasn't happening on my schedule, because I hadn't truly just learned to release myself and live in the knowledge that this is happening, that this is the life that's chosen, that this is a good thing, that this is the proper life for me, because I hadn't released that and just exercised faith in that, it became a limiting belief, or it developed all these limiting beliefs around it, and I began to repel that which I desired. You see, it's more than just the beliefs that are put upon us that become limiting beliefs and that we remain in. It's more than just the poverty mentality. It's more insidious than that. We begin, even as we're seeking the better life for ourselves, we create limiting beliefs surrounding the thing that we feel is part of our best life when it doesn't happen on our terms and in our timing. So one of the first ways to release yourself from limiting beliefs is, one, give yourself a break. Wow, Mr. Truck. Give yourself a break. It's really okay if you haven't achieved every life goal that you wish by the time you're 30 or 35 or 40 or 45 or 50. If you haven't achieved it by now, it's okay. Give yourself a break. The second part to releasing yourself from limiting beliefs is reset. Hit the reset button. What is it? What does your most excellent life look like? And guess what? That can actually change over time. But right now, what does your most excellent life look like? What does it look like? What is it comprised of? Where are you living? Who are you living with? What are you doing? All those great things, right? Do you have your own business? Are you in a career that you love? Whatever the case is. Either way, it's fine with me. All right? So, give yourself a break. Hit the reset button. All right? The third thing, right? Once you have that level of belief within you, right? Or should I say, maybe you just need to achieve. Believe that you can have that most excellent life. After you've figured out what that most excellent life looks like, reset your beliefs, restate your beliefs, restate that you believe that this is it. This is what I want. This is the life I'm choosing, and I believe in myself. And really understand if there's doubt. No, put it this way. When you're setting your beliefs, reset your beliefs to say, what do I have to believe to make this, for this to be true? What has to be true, right? What do I need to believe for this to be true? So for me, now my desire is to be in a committed relationship at some point. I don't know that I don't need to be married. So committed relationship. So what needs to happen in order for that belief to come true? Or who do I need to be? Well, I need to be very self-partnered and very self-assured. And my partner needs to be self-partnered and self-assured. Or at the very least, going on that direction, in that direction. In reality. Now, part of the rest of my most excellent life is that I'm touring the country and attuning Reiki practitioners, and I'm touring the country, discussing things just like this, manipulation of energy, manifestation, releasing limiting beliefs, all this, and teaching light workers and light warriors and helping them, right? So what needs to happen for that to be true? Actually, all that needs to happen for that to be true is for me just to do it. It's actually happening right now. So it's happening. It will grow on its own. So figure out what it is. What is it in your world that needs to occur for that belief to be truth? Right? And then, how beautiful. And then, right? So now you've given yourself a break, you've hit the reset button, you've restated what your most excellent life is. Now you're reprogramming your brain to operate in that belief system that, yep, that's truth, yep, that's truth, yep, that's truth. And anytime any doubt or anything else comes in, number 5, maintain your frequency. So, because, okay, and you have to take off work in order to travel. Well, I kind of don't actually. As long as I'm willing to fly in the evening on one evening and fly in the evening on another evening, I can pretty much go and come. It doesn't matter. I don't need the PTO. You see what I did? It doesn't matter if I have time off to take. I can either have to work on a Friday and come back Sunday night. So whenever a doubt comes in, take it to, oh, no, actually, that's not truth. And restructure it. Sure that your thoughts fit your new reality. And when you get a doubt that comes in your mind or something that goes against the truth you decided to create, restructure it. That's how you break limiting beliefs, because you don't let doubts fester, and you don't let that, oh, you're not good enough fester. And we'll talk more about this another time. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Again, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing. Every time you comment on any of my videos in May, you're going to get one entrance into my May subscriber giveaway. And if you refer someone here and they decide to subscribe and they comment and say, hey, so-and-so sent me over here, you're going to get additional, both of you guys get entries into the drawing, so because I really do appreciate it. Also, please go to heartofinspiration.net to schedule readings, energy sessions, and there's a new option on spiritual conferences. If you want me to come to your city to attune you and some of your close friends or relatives into, can you go? To Reiki, to be a Reiki 1 practitioner, and have a Reiki weekend where we're talking about all things energy, and all things manifestation, and you become a healer, get your practitioner license to then become a healer. Email me at heartofinspiration18@gmail.com, or admin@heartofinspiration.net. And if yourself and at least 4 of you, are able for me to come, the weekends are $197 for the weekend if we're just doing just the Reiki and then a couple of other trainings. So depending upon where you are and how easy it is for me to get there and that stuff, but we will say 4. So yourself and 4, I'll come. And I'll come and we'll attune you and we'll get you going, and we'll get you started in the Reiki practice, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you soon. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste.